Cats often give off the impression that they don't need much from anyone. Calm, composed, and seemingly self-reliant, they appear emotionally untouchable. But that image is misleading. Behind that quiet confidence lives an animal that is highly sensitive, emotionally aware, and constantly processing every interaction it has with you. Today, we're taking a close look at 9 common daily behaviors that may be quietly affecting your cat's emotional well-being, even if your intentions are loving. What makes this especially surprising is how small and harmless these actions seem on the surface, yet how deeply they can shape how your cat feels over time. 9. Failing to acknowledge them. When you arrive home after a long day and walk straight past your cat without eye contact, a word, or a gesture, you may not realize the emotional signal you're sending. To your cat, that moment can translate as indifference. Cats form emotional bonds with their caregivers in ways very similar to dogs and even young children. Studies from Oregon State University suggest that cats feel more secure when their humans acknowledge them upon arrival. Those first seconds after you enter your home carry emotional weight. A soft greeting, saying their name, or briefly lowering yourself to their level communicates something powerful. You matter to me. These small actions create emotional security. When consistently ignored, some cats develop subtle signs of insecurity or withdrawal. When consistently greeted, they feel included, valued, and safe within your shared space. 8. Neglecting their hunting drive. Even the most relaxed indoor cat still carries the instincts of a predator. Hunting is not optional entertainment for cats. It is a psychological necessity. The act of stalking, chasing, and catching activates their brain and fulfills a deep emotional need. This is why laser pointers can be problematic when used incorrectly. While the chase excites them, the absence of a physical catch leaves the hunting cycle incomplete. Over time, this can create frustration or stress. If you use a laser, always finish the session by guiding your cat toward a toy or treat they can physically capture. That final moment of success is essential. Completing the hunt leaves your cat mentally satisfied and emotionally balanced. It also strengthens your bond because you're participating in something instinctively meaningful to them. 7. Ignoring individual petting boundaries. Every cat has a personal map of acceptable touch, and ignoring it can quickly turn affection into discomfort. While many cats enjoy chin scratches, cheek rubs, or gentle strokes along the upper back, other areas are far more sensitive. The belly, paws, tail base, and lower back are common trigger zones. Touching them can result in tension, defensive reactions, or sudden swats. This isn't rejection, it's self-protection. These areas leave cats feeling vulnerable. What many people don't realize is that these preferences can change over time. A cat that tolerated certain touches as a kitten may reject them as an adult. The key to trust is observation. Begin with universally safe areas and expand only when your cat clearly invites it. Respecting their limits communicates safety, and safety is the foundation of emotional bonding. 6. Disrupting their safe spaces. Cats are territorial animals that depend on secure locations to regulate their emotions. These may include high shelves, boxes, quiet corners, or hidden spots under furniture. These areas are not random. They are emotional reset zones. Interrupting a cat while they're resting, pulling them out of hiding, or repeatedly invading these spaces breaks their sense of control. Safe spaces help cats manage stress, fear, and overstimulation. When those spaces are respected, cats feel grounded. When they are violated, anxiety and distrust can develop. The rule is simple. If your cat withdraws, allow it. If they are resting, don't disturb them. Respect their territory, and trust will grow naturally. 5. Using punishment or scolding. Cats do not process punishment the way humans expect them to. They cannot connect yelling or physical correction to a behavior that already happened. What they do associate is fear with the person they depend on. Yelling, spraying water, or startling a cat damages trust instantly. It can lead to anxiety, avoidance, or defensive aggression. Instead of punishment, use redirection. If your cat scratches furniture, guide them to an appropriate surface. If they jump on counters, identify the motivation and address it. Positive reinforcement builds understanding. Reward desired behaviors and calmly redirect unwanted ones. This creates communication instead of fear. 4. Exposing them to constant loud noise. Cats have extremely sensitive hearing. Sounds that seem normal to us can be overwhelming to them. Loud music, shouting, slamming doors, or constant television noise can push a cat into a state of chronic stress. Cats living in noisy environments may hide more, groom excessively, eat less, or remain on edge. They don't understand the cause of the noise, they only perceive danger. Providing a quiet retreat space protects their emotional health and sense of safety. 3. Ignoring their communication attempts. Cats communicate constantly through vocalizations, body language, and subtle behaviors. Meowing, chirping, rubbing against you, slow blinking, and bringing objects are all emotional messages. Adult cats primarily meow to communicate with humans. When ignored repeatedly, they may feel unseen or disconnected. Responding, even briefly, reinforces trust and emotional understanding. They're not being noisy, they're reaching out. 2. Forcing social interactions. Cats need control over their social experiences. Forcing them to interact with strangers, unfamiliar animals, or restraining them when they resist creates fear and long-term anxiety. Research published in 2019 confirmed that cats form secure emotional attachments similar to infants. Allowing them to approach situations at their own pace strengthens those bonds. Let them choose when and how to engage. 1. Overwhelming sense. A cat's world is guided by smell. Strong fragrances from litter, candles, sprays, or perfumes can overwhelm their senses and disrupt emotional stability. Artificial scents also interfere with natural pheromones cats rely on for comfort. Using unscented products and maintaining natural freshness allows your cat to feel calm and grounded in their environment. And here's something many owners never learn. You can correct unwanted behavior without fear, yelling, or damage to your relationship. I've created a full guide showing gentle, effective methods cats truly understand. Click the video on screen and continue learning how to build a healthier emotional bond with your cat.